Hey guys, Martin here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so we are going to jump into the second stage of the Intensifying Fights event here, which is actually versus Goku, and we do have some missions left to complete. Obviously, we haven't done stage 2 at all yet. Much like stage 1, the fight will be affected by something that happens earlier on. So in the first one, you had to collect orbs in stage 2 in order to fight Fusion 13. They had to be in orbs specifically. And in this one, we have to defeat Super Saiyan Goku. We also have the mission to beat it with 6 target Goku characters. So we are going to be running a full androids target Goku team. But as you can see here, make sure you always check the event information for this kind of stuff. Because it is listed in here, right? So stage 2, first off, Extreme STR and Super AGL. Then we fight Super Tech and Super Physical. Phase 3 is Super AGL or Super Int. And you can see here, factor that decides which opponents you will face, number of super attacks performed in Phase 1 and 2 respectively. So you want to do as many super attacks as possible, which means you want to try and bring as many units that will do multiple super attacks as possible. And it's Phase 1 and 2 that count towards this. So we're just going to go ahead and jump straight in. Hopefully we can get the Super Saiyan Goku one straight away. This is my first time going into the stage, so I haven't even seen what it looks like. I haven't watched anyone else's videos or anything like that. I do like that for this event you can't use items or support memories, so it's just straight up off the back of your team. But obviously for these first 2 phases, I've been hearing everyone say that it's not very hard. Just like we talked about in part 1, the video's already up. You should check it out, especially if you're having trouble getting to Android 13. But yeah, hopefully they'll add more stages and the later ones will be harder. But I don't mind little events like this, you know, get to use some different teams. I mean, when was the last time I used this team and they're, you know, actually good for an event? Like, I've thrown in units like Jiro 19, Dr. Jiro and Dr. Mew, which is a unit that I don't even remember the last time we used them. So yeah, let's just jump in and see how we get on. So there's Vegeta. We haven't got any units that really require us to be low on HP at this point, because obviously the 17s will get some benefit from that in terms of their transformation, but not really important as of right now. I think we could probably get away with putting you guys in slot 1 here, right? Because if we take some damage, I'm pretty sure this Vegeta has a Ki Blast super attack, so the Jiro 19 would absorb it. If not, we're only in phase 1, so I can't imagine we'll take too much damage, and then they will heal when they super attack anyway, so should be okay. So you start off fighting Vegeta and Trunks. Not really surprising, considering the first 2 stages for this are clearly themed around the Android 13 movie. So interesting that Vegeta obviously still considered, well, the version they're using for this event, I guess at least, is the Extreme STR one. Of course, we know the LR is not on Bond of Parent and Child, because Vegeta at this point in the story doesn't really care about Trunks. So I think it's kind of funny that in the event they've gone as far as to also make him an Extreme unit. That is pretty amusing. But yeah, using the STR-17s, we actually have a super type enemy for them, so they get the extra super. The more they attack, obviously they infinitely stack their attack. They're raising defense for the turn, and the more they attack in one turn, they build up dodge chance. So they're just getting these attacks off here against Trunks. Honestly, not getting crits on the supers is good, because it just allows them to do more and more supers here and get built up. So I wonder if we'll actually be able to see Super 17 come out in this event. But obviously we got, they got, what, 3 supers? So we've done 5 supers in the first turn. We'll keep track of these, because just like the Android 13 one, I don't know exactly how many you have to do. But this is 6 now, because we got the additional super from them. It's such a shame that this unit is mid, because, like, they're a support for the team, and, like, the animation is kind of cool. Like, it is a bit disappointing that they're not very good. So let's do this. I think we should... Super 17 probably won't kill, because obviously Super 17 still has his uses nowadays, but he is better defensively. Takes him a while to get built up to even get to, like, middling attack stats at this point, right? Like 2.2 is nothing special, but him not killing him is kind of what we want, right? So that we can get more super attacks off. So this puts us to what, 7 now? So no, wait, because it was 6 at the end of last turn, because we got 1 from the first one, 3, and then 2. So we're at 8 super attacks now, right? So yeah, now we're into the second phase. We have the LR androids on rotation now, finally. I guess we'll just do this. So let's go for... I don't want them to go too crazy, though. But, I mean, they probably are going to get a lot of... They're potentially going to get a lot of attacks off here. So let's go for... Let's put the you guys in slot 1, and we'll go for Goku so we don't have type advantage. And then that gives us a bit of leeway here to potentially get some extra super attacks. And then we'll do this. So I think we'll be looking pretty good here. Depends on the addition. I mean, because we're fighting a super type enemy, the 17s get a guaranteed additional super attack. So, I mean, they obviously had them in mind, right? Because the other mission is target Goku. So using these guys, I thought we would go kind of with the theme of the Android 13, like... not really 13 specifically, but androids. And if we're going to be running the 17s, just run a full android team. Because obviously on this team, you could bring units like Metal Cooler, Piccolo Jr., who are probably better, well, I say probably, who are better than some of the options we do have on this team, like the physical 16 and 18. But, you know, I thought we'd use those guys. So we've gotten a lot of supers off now. Will we get to Super Saiyan Goku here? I'm going to hope we will, because we got multiple additional supers throughout this. We did not, really? So you just fight the LR. So I'm guessing the Super Saiyan Goku is the actual, like, this AGL Spirit Bomb absorbed one, right? I guess. So, interesting. All right, well, let's finish these guys off here. Very interesting. So I wonder how many supers exactly you have to get and what's going to be the easiest way to do that. Because the 17s getting their supers off was good. The additional super from the Mew and Jiro at the end of the first turn was unexpected. I don't feel like we went that crazy with the damage output, but yeah, it was... we didn't do enough super attacks apparently. So either that or is it supposed to be a smaller number of super... Maybe we're going to have to look this up. Is it a small number of super attacks? Because we did what? I actually should have... I stopped counting at one point. We did more than 10. I wonder how many it is you have to do. Well, since we didn't fight Super Saiyan Goku, we'll have to jump back in and do it again anyway. So, I'll see if I can find exactly how many you have to do in between finishing this off and jumping back in for the next one. The dodge, you love to see it. Alright, so yeah, we're on turn 5, but we basically never lost like any HP really, so we're definitely not going to see Super 17 coming out at any point here. So we'll get the LR androids to finish these guys off. Yeah, we get the dodge, so they get the buff. 11.4 mil. And then yeah, see you later, boys. Interesting. Well, I guess we have to come back for the Super Saiyan Goku mission, but there is the 6 target Goku characters. I guess that does mean, just like the very first video where I did the first mission, we now can use a different team build and could use characters that will do additional supers who are not on target Goku and therefore don't do extra damage, which I guess will make it a little bit easier. But I was quite surprised that we didn't get him. We did a pretty decent amount of super attacks, but I guess apparently it was not enough. So we got the clear the stage once, clear the stage under special conditions, which was obviously the target Goku, but now we need to jump back in and actually defeat Super Saiyan Goku. So let's do that now. Okay, so after checking in with the boys over in the group chat on Twitter, apparently the whole point is it's a low number of super attacks. You're actually supposed to, I guess, nuke your way. You're supposed to demolish the first couple of stages so that you then get to the Goku as quickly as possible. So we're using a different team build here. The double 21s is not a great start because she obviously is a unit that can potentially do a lot of attacks. But I was thinking of bringing this team because we can bring units like Cell, who is a big boy damage dealer, and then hopefully that would be enough to get through here very quickly. But having the double 21s on the first turn is definitely not ideal, especially because it means not only do we not have a slot 1 unit for this turn, but I mean it doesn't matter with how weak the enemies are here. But Cell is of course a target Goku unit, and so are the LR androids. So it would have been nice to get them on the first turn. 21 doing additional normals is actually really good as well, because we don't want to do too many super attacks. So we'll see how we get on here. Cell obviously not having the best turn, not having big bad bosses. I guess all the additional normals you get is all going to be super beneficial, right? Because additional normals don't count towards the building up to Goku. So I wonder what number you have to have less than. Because if you think, even if you one-turned both the phases, you're still going to be super attacking like at least 3 times probably, right? Because you have the 3 characters on rotation. So yeah, I wonder if it's like less than 10. Well, let's see. So we've done 3 so far because nobody did an additional super. I thought bringing Super Boo on the team would be really good, because despite him not being a target Goku character, he is an AoE unit that gets the 200% lead from 21. So as long as there's an attack in slot 1, which there is, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because it's only Trunks left now, but we should get the kill here, absolutely. See, that's what we want. Like, you want like Super Boo turn 1, and then he gets the AoE and just like kills both of them or something. But you know, we'll see how we go. We did get the guard, yeah, 18 mil. See, like, imagine just doing this on turn 1, and then we potentially just kill both of them, and then that's 1 super attack. So we've super attacked 4 times. I wonder if just resetting to get the Super Boo turn 1 turn is the way to go, because now he's not going to be back on rotation again until the next turn, and then that adds up to quite a lot of super attacks, doesn't it? So I think what we'll do, we'll put Cell in slot 1, and we'll just get him to nuke Goku here. Then Bulma, we want the support, but we don't want her to get an additional super, but we can't do that, so I guess we'll have to just hope that this is enough. Like, her maybe supering twice kills Piccolo and then we're done, but let's see. I guess it all depends as well whether Cell is actually able to one-shot Goku here, because we've got 9 mil, no big bad bosses obviously. We get the crit. Now he gets an additional super, which is not good because he's got type disadvantage, which means unless he crits again, he's not doing big damage to Piccolo, which means we did an extra super, but essentially for no benefit, right? Because we want to do as few super attacks as possible. And obviously Bulma is now going to get a guaranteed 2 supers. So we're at what, like 6 now? Oh, she goes, that's 7. And there you go. Okay, so 7 super attacks is fine, apparently. So now we're at Super Saiyan Goku. Alright, well, as long as you don't get us frauded out here by not dodging, not guarding, we should be okay. I mean, what is his defense? I mean, I guess he should be fine as long as he doesn't get supered. So 7 super attacks was fine. I'm going to guess that it's under 10. It might be 10 or less. Obviously, I'm not too sure. If you know, let me know down below how many super attacks you did when you got to Goku. Obviously, once we get to Super Saiyan Goku, now we can just do as many super attacks as we want. So Boo getting the additional super here is good. Nice big chunk of damage. He even gets an additional normal with a crit. Look at that. Half of his health is gone thanks to Super Boo. So does he guard this? Will he live regardless? Because he has got a lot of defense now post all of those supers. Yeah, he guarded anyway, but double-digit damage. Let's go. And then Evil 21. I mean, we still do solid damage even without them being target Goku characters. I don't know if the target Goku characters are... Do they tank better? Do they do more damage? Because it doesn't really feel like these units are doing significantly decreased damage, but I guess that is the thing with the event not being super difficult, that you don't really notice it as much, I suppose. Will 21 be able to finish him off here? Probably not, because 21, obviously, especially in her base form, not particularly known for a crazy level of damage output. So, I mean, she's going to get a couple of supers here, but probably not going to be enough to finish him off. Although, no, we're not enough turns in, or we haven't lost any HP. I was going to say, will we be able to get to exchange to 16 or anything interesting like that at the end here? But no, we're still on full health. So, but there you go. We got to Super Saiyan Goku. We will go ahead and... I do kind of want to let Cell get the W here. He put in some serious work. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we can just get this here. So we can get some orbs for Bulma. Oh, no. Wow, we didn't even get the Bulma support. Outrageous. Well, we have the android support. He's going to tank for double-digit damage. And that's going to be all she wrote for Goku, because Cell is a target Goku character. So I'm assuming he does at least a little bit of bonus damage, right? But there you go. Super Saiyan Goku defeated. We'll go to the clear screen and obviously get our mission. So what you want to think about when you're going for this mission is not doing what we did in the first part and bringing a bunch of characters that can do additionals. You want to be trying to bring as many characters that will do one big super attack, or units like Super Buu. I think is really good. Like, imagine if we did have him on turn 1 and he just hits the AoE, potentially crits both and just kills both Vegeta and Trunks like straight away on turn 1. That would obviously be very, very good. So there you go. Super Saiyan Goku defeated. I got 7 super attacks, so let me know down below how many did you get when you got to him. I'm going to assume it's less than 10. I don't know if it will be 10 or less. So if you got 10 and you still got to Super Saiyan Goku, let us know down below in the comment section. But that's all the missions done now. So hopefully they do add some more stages. I mean, Android 13's not even on here. So there's a whole different thing. But remember, they did that collection of epic battles and then they didn't release new stages for that for ages. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. But let me know what you guys thought of the event. Let me know the teams that you used. Hopefully this helped if you were struggling to do the mission. And yeah, that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.